in the playoffs, and they did just that, holding on to beat the Browns 26-24. Lamar Jackson, he had 2 touchdown runs in the win, but Baker Mayfield, he threw 3 touchdown passes in the loss and set the record for the most TD passes by a rookie quarterback, passing Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson with 27. But late in the fourth, on the Browns' last drive, Baker threw an interception on 4th down that ended their comeback. Shannon, what did Baker prove yesterday?
It was okay, but he was too careless with the football. You know,
It was okay.
Okay. Hold on.
It was okay.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How many interceptions did he throw?
Now, my turn? Wait, I don't know if I'm supposed to answer.
It's not your turn.
Jenny, is it rhetorical or is it to me?
No.
Can I explain to you what happened?
When it's your turn, you can explain.
Well, you just asked us
you can explain all your
question and you just left this sweeping pregnant pause just hung up there. And I'm like,
well, she delivered. Well, that pause she delivered, so it's my turn to continue to speak.
Okay, Shannon.
But anyway, now he turned the ball over 3 times. Granted, Baltimore only scored 3 points off those turnovers, correct? What was the final score, Skip? If you could ask.
Well,
what was the final score between Cleveland and Baltimore? I just need the final score.
Did Lamar Jackson turn it over that didn't get called a turnover? Did he turn it over at the goal line?
It got turned over.
Was it returned for a touchdown the other way?
No.
What if they call that play correctly on the field? What happens? What's the final score now? Oh, wait a minute. Baker wins.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
We do
you ask and I answer.
We doing ifs.
Huh?
We doing ifs.
Well,
I was very, first of all, look, he made some throws. What I couldn't understand is that as good as Baltimore's defense is that all Cleveland was doing was emptying the backfield and running 4 verticals. And all of a sudden, the secondary with Weddle and Jefferson and Marlon Humphrey and Jimmy Smith, all of a sudden they don't know how to cover 4 verticals. Everybody's looking like, well, who got him? Dude, it's 4 verts.
you're up against Baker Mayfield. That's the problem.
And he did the same thing that he did against Georgia last year, the championship. Threw the interception that ended the game. I'm glad you brought that to my attention because I forgot it was Baker Mayfield playing. Just like
Is it my turn now?
No, it's not your turn yet. People get so caught up, oh, he threw for 373, 3 touchdowns. But he turned the ball over 3 times. So he potentially took opportunities away from Cleveland to win the game. Do I believe moving forward that they could have something to build on? Absolutely. Because all the receivers can make plays when they get the ball in their hands. They can grade out, they tough, they hard-nosed, they make acrobatic catches. But Skip, come on now. Let's not get carried away. And I know, he did all-time the most touchdown passes by a rookie.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Very good. To pass Peyton Manning and to pass Russell Wilson, that speaks volume. But let's not get carried.
And by the way, the ex-head coach would not let him start the first, 4 or 5 games? 4 games? 4? Yeah. Right? And he still broke the record. Go ahead.
As I was saying, he played okay.
Played okay, says Shannon Sharpe. You want to talk about a harsh grader.
Yeah, boy.
What am I supposed to do with 3 interceptions, Jenny? Just tell me what I'm supposed to do with them.
I know what I'm going to do with them in just a moment.
It's your turn. Go ahead.
I'm going to repeat what I told you after the Jets comeback, which was his first big splash on national Thursday night television. Remember that game?
Yes,
Who can
I do.
forget that game? LeBron leaves, Baker arrives. I'll say it again. LeBron leaves, Baker arrives. That's what's about to happen in Cleveland sports history because here he goes. He's going north all the way up to the lake up there. It's no more mistake by the lake because the Browns, they are about to be a factor in that division. They were a factor this year. You can argue they were deciding the division this year, right?
I do believe they'll be a factor.
So, Baker Mayfield is a special little player. And he's a little player, but he is special because he is full of whatever that thing is, whatever you want to call it, he's got it, and it just spills out of him. He will compete. He will fight. I told you it's the old school term, he's full of piss and vinegar. He is spit in your eye, not literally, but figuratively. And you saw it again against the #1 defense in pro football, Baltimore's. No defense is more savvy, more experienced. No defense is nastier than the Ravens defense. Am I right?
Yeah.
Led by my man T. Sizzle, Terrell Suggs. And he was all over Baker much of the day yesterday. And Baker did it again to the Baltimore Ravens. So let's look at this, Mr. Sharpe. In the big picture this year, the Ravens' #1 defense gave up 3 300-plus yard passing days.
Yes.
They gave up 1 to Patrick Mahomes, and the other 2 came courtesy of Baker Mayfield. That's extraordinary. Baker Mayfield beat them in Cleveland in overtime, and he was in position to beat them yesterday.
And then what happened?
Well, I'll show you what happened. Can we do the 2nd and 10 play on that last series if we could?
Yeah.
Again, they are blitzing all 4 of these plays because it was 4 straight downs.
Exactly.
And I don't know if you want to call it bomb blitzes. These are the double corner blitz. Both corners are coming, and Baker throws outside to Jarvis Landry, and he has to cut loose quickly. He's got to let it go because he got a corner right in his face, and he throws to his best receiver, and we're going to have to see this again because Jarvis Landry doesn't even try for this. That's an easy catch by his best receiver. Jimmy Smith is giving him 5 yards. All you got to do is turn around and catch the football. Just fight for the football. And it looked like Jarvis, who's a tough guy, was afraid to get hit on this play. Just turn and catch it. It's not uncatchable. It's right in your wheelhouse.
Why is the ball like that? You say
He's got a corner right in his face. He had to throw it before he came out of his cut.
That's what you call anticipatory.
Okay? Well, it is.
No.
So he anticipated a little behind him.
No.
You've got to catch that. Guess what? If he makes this catch, the ball hits him in the hand. You've got to catch that. Jarvis Landry catches that football.
They picked the blitz up.
And guess what?
They got it protected.
Oh, he's got 2 people coming.
No, they don't. Look at it. He got it picked up.
The point is, if Jarvis Landry he has to get rid of the ball quickly.
Why?
Because he's got blitzers everywhere. Somebody's going to come clean. Somebody. Did you see Suggs coming from the other way?
No.
He's beating his guy.
No,
You got to get rid of the football.
Skip.
Did the ball not hit Jarvis in both hands?
No,
yes, he got both hands. Sorry, you got to catch that. And guess what? If you catch that, that's already a 47-yard field goal.
If you throw the ball accurately, you don't have to worry
And
about it.
by the way, if you catch that, it's not just a 47-yard field goal, it's a first down. So you're going to, and it's 1:10 left, so you're going to make it, I don't know, a 30-yard field goal.
I don't want the people at home to look at this and say, oh, Jarvis should have caught this.
Yeah, Jarvis should have caught that.
Take it from a guy that's ran a couple of speed outs.
Okay.
It's harder than you think, Skip Bates, because you're running.
This is for the game.
Skip, it doesn't matter, Skip.
Yeah.
My body doesn't know this is for the game. Okay. I'm running 10, rolling to 12.
Well, Jarvis knows it's for the game.
Skip, but my body, I'm running a speed out. I'm falling off the table at 12 yards.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid you're going to get hit in the face by Jimmy Smith?
No, Skip.
No.
Skip, I'm telling you what I'm doing. He's running an out route.
I've just seen him make way harder catches than that. He's got some of the best hands in football. He led the league in catches last year.
Think about this, Skip. I'm running one way. I fall off the table. I'm running full speed, so you want me to open up. It's harder than you think.
Okay.
That's why you see guys drop the ball with his behind
I would
them.
hold no one else to this high a standard except that guy because he's a tough catcher.
Okay,
he's a third down catcher.
Why don't you hold Baker to that standard and ask that he put the ball where it should be?
He's a rookie quarterback playing against the #1 defense, and both corners are coming. Everybody's coming, and Suggs is coming into his eyes. Suggs has beaten his guy around the left end, coming into his eyesight. You have to, if you see both corners coming, somebody's going to get loose.
No, ain't nobody getting
You know it, and I know it.
That's plenty time. They got that picked up. They locked it up. They look at this. The running back takes the safety that's coming on the blitz. They got it locked up.
What would any quarterback think when both corners are coming? I have to get rid of this on time. You can't hold the ball in that situation. You can't wait. You have to throw it. He threw it before he came out of his break. He threw him a little lollipop. He just has to turn around and say, okay, I got this for you, Baker. I got you.
The thing, what normally happens in a situation like this, the offense runs scat protection. They didn't. They took 29. They took 29 and they left him in the backfield because they brought the safety and he hit him in his mouth. Yeah. So Baker had more time than he thought. He sped his own clock up when
that was a good throw. That was a good rookie quarterback throw.
Time out.
That's catchable.
You see what you did?
That's Jarvis Landry. I know exactly what I'm doing.
You see what you did?
Yeah.
Now, he missed that. He was a rookie.
Yeah.
But when he threw for 373 against Baltimore Ravens, that's big time because only Patrick Mahomes did that. He was a rookie when he threw for 373.
He threw for 376 yesterday. He threw for 342 against Baltimore at Cleveland. That's extraordinary.
And guess what?
So
let's look at it. He came to my restaurant and saw this hanging up.
Okay. So if Jarvis Landry just turns and makes one catch, we're having a whole different conversation because he would have beaten Baltimore.
What about the tough catch Jarvis made over the middle?
He did.
Okay, then.
That's why I'm saying, got to make the next one. Got to make the next one. Did you lose your nerve? I don't know.
No, stop it.
So he came back on the Jets when the Jets were flying high. Then he beat Baltimore at home. Then he beat the Falcons at home when they were still pretty credible, and I think they're still credible. Then he won at Cincinnati, big division rivalry. And then he beat Carolina. Then he won at Denver. And then he beat the Bengals again. That's quite a rookie run for that kid.
Yeah.
And he proved beyond a shadow of a doubt he deserved to be the first overall
Yes.
pick, and that he's a little better than Sam Darnold or all the rest. He just is.
Skip, I will give you that.
Thank you.
I will give you that.
Thank you.
He's accurate. He's even more accurate than I thought. He just wasn't accurate on that. Like you said, anybody can have an off throw. He was just off on that one. But let's not minimize that he turned the ball over and he stopped driving.
Okay, so on the first interception, the ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage and goes sideways. I just can't hang. He's 6 feet tall. What is he, Jenny? 6 feet and a half inch, maybe.
That goes on his resume, though.
All right, okay, so it was a tip pass.
What about the next one?
The second one, he didn't see Tavon Young, who's the corner, came over and just got his hand up and tipped it up to Jimmy Smith. That's a mistake. I'll give you that one.
Okay, what about
the last play? It's as you call it, a bomb blitz. They are throwing the sink at him, and he flips it over the middle, and C.J. Mosley rushes and gets blocked, and then just backpedals out because he's really, really good at what he does. He backpedaled back into the throwing lane, and Baker tried to loft it up over, and he went all, because he's really athletic. He's another Bama kid, right? And here we go. And he picked it off. He picked it off. Great play. It was not a bad throw because the throw was going to result in a first down.
We'll never know.
Okay. Well, I know.
So when the ball leaves, who's responsible for the football when it leaves the quarterback hand?
It's his, but I'm just giving you the perspective on those 3 interceptions. The middle one was a mistake, but the first one and the last one.
All of them are mistakes. That's on his resume, Skip.
This is just the beginning for
Shannon, just the beginning.
And then he didn't want to shake. He didn't want to shake Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson talking about, come on, good man, good job. And he over there, ooh, man,
That's not going to sit well with Shannon. Okay, we weren't planning
what he's made
on
of.
talking about the NBA today.
I wasn't planning.
But then LeBron decided